So, have you heard about ThalamusDB? It's this new engine for running semantic queries on multimodal data. It's like combining SQL with some AI magic.
Wait, multimodal data. You mean it can handle text, images, and sound all together? That's pretty wild.
Exactly, it uses SQL but enhances it with semantic operators. You can query multimedia data in a more intuitive way.
That makes me think about how cumbersome traditional databases can be with different data types. This could really streamline things.
Right, and get this, it can even perform semantic analysis on audio files, not just text or images. That's unexpected.
Wow, I wonder how that works technically. Does it break down audio into features for querying?
Yeah, pretty much. You represent audio paths in a text column, and ThalamusDB treats them as audio data. It's quite versatile.
That sounds super handy. So how do you actually use it? Is it complicated to set up?
Not really, you can run it on Google Colab. Just enter your OpenAI API key and start querying in the ThalamusDB console.
That's a low barrier to entry. I love that. I assume it requires some knowledge of SQL, though.
Definitely, but the added semantic filters make it way more powerful. You can ask complex questions in natural language.
Oh, like you can say things like, find me the red cars. That's pretty intuitive for users.
Exactly, you would use something like NL filter in your SQL query to filter images based on natural language descriptions.
That's fascinating. But doesn't that rely heavily on the underlying AI's understanding of language?
True, the effectiveness largely depends on the models used. It supports various providers like OpenAI and Google.
So there's flexibility in choosing models. What about the accuracy of the results? Is it always spot on?
Well, here's where it gets interesting. ThalamusDB is designed for approximate processing, meaning it gives you estimates first.
Hold on, estimates. So you might not get the exact results initially.
Exactly, it calculates approximate results based on subsets of data and gives you error bounds.
That's a bit surprising. I wonder how users feel about that. Is there a chance they could misinterpret the data?
That's a valid concern. Users might need to understand the nature of approximate results and how to interpret them.
Right? And what about the configuration? I assume there's a lot of customization available.
Oh, definitely. You can configure models for specific data types and operators, adjusting things like temperature and reasoning effort.
Now that's cool. But does that require deep technical knowledge to set up?
Not necessarily, the documentation walks you through it, but I guess there is a learning curve.
Yeah, I can see that. But once you get past that, it sounds like a powerful tool for data analysis.
Absolutely, it opens up new possibilities for querying data. Imagine combining sound, text, and images in one query.
That would be a game changer for industries like marketing or research, where diverse data types are common.
Totally, and speaking of industries, it also allows for aggregation queries, giving users a sense of overall trends.
Aggregation queries. Can you explain that a bit more?
Sure, they produce a single result row with numerical aggregates showing bounds for each value.
That sounds handy for summarizing large datasets quickly. It's like having a dashboard.
Exactly, but I do wonder about the potential for inaccuracies in those aggregates.
That's an important point. If the estimates aren't accurate, it could mislead users, right?
Yes, and that's why understanding the underlying technology is key for users.
So it seems like it balances power with a bit of complexity in understanding the results.
Good way to put it, the tool is powerful, but users need to be savvy about its limitations.
It's like any technology. It has a learning curve, but the potential rewards can be huge.
Exactly, and with the ongoing development in AI, tools like ThalamusDB will only get better.
True, I'm curious to see how it evolves and what new features they'll introduce.
Me too, it's an exciting time for data processing, makes you wonder what else is possible.
And it pushes us to rethink how we interact with and analyze our data. I love it.
So if we put all this together, we're looking at a robust, flexible tool for multimodal data.
Absolutely. But it's essential to approach it with a clear understanding of its capabilities and limitations.
Exactly, and that's what makes exploring tools like ThalamusDB not just exciting, but also a bit challenging.
For sure, It's about finding that balance between potential and practical usability.
And with that in mind, it'll be interesting to see how it shapes the future of data analysis.
Absolutely. I can't wait to see where it leads us next.